Hi, I just wanted to let you know that there's a really, really good deal on coffee. In fact, for $39, you can get a flavored coffee creamer, if that's your thing, and a cup. Right now, on Coffee Over Cardio, just remember, if you, for 10% discount, type in 10 alpha Beth. That's 10 alpha Beth. And that's 10 A L P H A B E T H and get a 10% off discount. So, with that all said, on with the show. Hi. Remember what I was saying about attitude problems and that having one isn't always a bad thing? In fact, I highly recommend keeping one in your arsenal just in case. And here's why. With a chronic illness, sometimes you get medical staff who make you wonder, are they still getting continuing education toward their licensure? If so, obviously, they need better continuing education. If not, something's a little screwy in Denmark. Also, So, sometimes you will find doctors who end up putting you on the receiving end of a JFGI diagnosis. This is standing for just flipping Google it. Actually, it stands for something a little stronger than that, but I'm trying to stay somewhat PG-13. So if you're on the receiving end of, say, a JFGI diagnosis, well, we think it's this thing. And I guess we kind of sort of need to run tests now that we've scared the heebie-jeebies out of you and threw a whole bunch of medical terms at you, but didn't really explain ourselves, which, excuse you? That's not how it works. And if that does happen, you have every right to say, okay, hello, nurse. Back it up. Deet, deet, deet. Hi. I need you to explain what you just said, as in, okay, first of all, what is this? As in, what does it affect? How does this affect? And what exactly are you telling me? And if they say something along the lines of, that nurse seriously needs continuing education or to find a different job. I'm not going to say what I think that different job should be just because of the fact that it's foul. And I'm trying to be professional in my... So, anyway. If they don't understand, make sure that, and if they don't actually listen to you, get your advocate involved. Make sure you have an advocate. It can be your mama, it can be your sister, your brother, your fat-ass great Aunt Fanny, whoever, as long as they are there to speak for you when you cannot speak, but back you up when you can speak without speaking for or over you, which would make them a bad advocate. Aunt Fanny, you gotta go. So, along with having an advocate, you also need to be able to drop the whole I need to behave myself, because medical professionals know what they're doing. I'm sad to say that they don't always know what they're doing. And for example, I went for years without proper diagnoses, and it put me in a pretty bad place. And there's a reason I only have one kidney, for example, and it's because they thought that I was just being dramatic. I mean, I do love to dazzle, and I do love my old film noir. But if someone says, I am hurting, this hurts like hell, listen. Because that is your job. Okay, let's run some tests in this area. You say that there's right around in your flank area, there's pain. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Right. So, I mean, this is the least sexy diagnosis that I'm asking for. I'm literally talking about elimination of waste, and that things are wrong. You've noticed that my potassium levels are funky as H-double hockey sticks. Something's not right here. But, you know, in my case, they let it go for a while. Same thing with headaches and with my other neurological disabilities. Had people said something in the beginning, had I perhaps had more advocacy and had gone in and said, look, you can't treat me like this. I know something's wrong. I mean, I live in this body. Something's not right, and you don't get to treat me like this. Maybe things would be different. So if the medication is messed up, if you're getting rashy or you're swelling because of it, that's a sign that you probably have an allergy to it. If two medications don't go together nicely, like warfarin and Topamax, that's a bad thing. And a medical professional should be able to say, oof, bad idea. Let's not do that thing. If your medical professional is rude to you, first of all, I understand they have a rough life. They have to do all these different things. They are up. There's licensure exams. There are classes to teach them how to keep their schedule going year after year. And there are, times when they're going to have to deal with very rude people. But at the same time, you can be as nice as you want and still end up with some really crap people. It's okay to be like, yo, I am not being seen. I am not being heard. There is something wrong. What the heck are you going to do about it? What the hell are you going to do about it? This is bullshit, and let me explain why. And it is okay to get annoyed and be angry. Don't treat people like crap, just in general. But don't let people treat you like crap. And if you feel like you are being treated like crap, it is okay to call in medical staff. It is okay to talk to the hospital ombudsman. It is okay to call up, complaint lines, the Department of Health in your area, and you let them know that something is not right and you are not being heard, you are not being treated properly, and you're getting a lot of emotional abuse, which cannot help with a medical condition. And that basically you're getting a whole lot of crap, but you're getting crap medications that are hurting you, which is just making the whole thing even worse. And for the love of Mike, Do not try the JFGI diagnosis. Tell people straight out, this is what it is, this is what it affects, and this is where, and you can't know everything. Don't terrify people, but be straight up and honest. You, the patient, have every right in the world to ask questions. And if you don't get answers, it's okay to go above heads and get those answers. You are so loved. Please take care of yourselves, and definitely do not stop when you bump into a wall. Make sure that you have an advocate that you trust, someone to be there, because there will be times when you will be exhausted and unable, and that doesn't make you less worthwhile as a human being. And yeah, you deserve answers, you deserve basics, and you deserve to know what is going on, what kind of tests, how they're being performed, and when. And don't let people tell you that you're being bad, or that you should just listen to the nice doctor person because they have, well, they've been through school and they deserve respect and all that other good stuff. There are people who have been through school who don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Having the ability to read a book does not mean that you can do everything. So, and I'm learning this right now, because there are some things I know I cannot do. But doctors are also human beings, and they will not be perfect, and some of them are asshats. So anyway, take good care of yourselves, ask questions, expect answers, and respect yourself. Anyway, you are so loved. Catch you on the flip side.